That's a way to start it.
Yeah.
Morning, everybody.
All right.
We're live.
We're live already?
Yes. They
Well,
just had to see you throw yourself back in the chair.
Getting used to everything. Hey, it is June 30th, 2017. Good Friday morning, everybody.
End of the month.
Yes, end of the month. Beginning of a new month. You know, can you believe half of this year is already gone?
No.
It is just amazing how fast time flies. You know, you're young and it's flying fast. Think how fast it's going for me. I mean, it's like, you know, I've heard of warp drive, but this it's going by way too fast. Okay, all right. Got 4th of July weekend coming up this weekend. Hope everybody has a good 4th. Now, what was you telling me earlier about the 4th of July didn't become a holiday? Close to our centennial then,
yeah,
right?
so that was 100 years after the nation was founded. So our first centennial is when it became a federal holiday. So
That's pretty
it took
cool.
us a while to decide to celebrate that achievement.
Yep. Well, I think probably the first 100 years they were still going like,
What
are
do
we
do?
really a country or what? What do we do now? You know, we're too young. We don't know what to do. You know, it's kind of like new realtors. You know, they're running around going like, what do I do? What do I do? You know. So,
Luckily, it doesn't take 100 years to click. So.
well, no joke. But the sooner you get engaged, the sooner you get to the next level and start being seen as a professional. So,
Yeah, it's nice.
can't seem to find anything this morning.
You can't find
Me
it.
and technology, I am challenged. Okay, you know, I've been trying for 2 weeks to get a haircut. I mean, I know. Look at this. I mean, look like a chia pet. I can't stand it. But I have been so busy. I've got so many deals going here and there. I bought 3 houses this week.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
you know, it's amazing how much paperwork there is to shuffle around when you're buying and selling houses and listing homes.
So are these going to be flips, or are we going to have some new rentals?
I've got one will be a new rental and 2 of them will be flips. Okay. Yeah.
I'll see. Y'all got stuff to look forward to.
Right now, what brought that kind of up is, you know, we're not going to have an investment class this next Monday. I'm taking the holiday off.
The office will also be closed the 3rd and the 4th, so nobody will be in the office.
All right. If you have somebody that is interested in real estate, next Friday, you know, the first Friday of every month, I take people out to lunch. All the agents, anybody that's associated with the office, clients, if you want to come, just, you know, join up, get with your agent, and they'll get you connected. We're actually going to Cattleman's this next Friday. It's kind of a big deal, kind of the middle of the year celebration for us. It's been a really good year. Real estate is just moving like
It's crazy.
You know, you've got so many things going right now.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know, of course, Aaron's one of our leaders in our Weichert Lead Network, and Weichert Lead Network helps get people connected to agents very quickly, very efficiently. If you're on the internet and 2 o'clock in the morning and you're looking at something, you know, it's going to come up on one of the Weichert sites, and your lead's going to be in there, and the first thing in the morning, somebody's going to be calling you. If you're doing it in the middle of the day, somebody will generally call you within 5 or 10 minutes.
Sometimes immediately
Right.
we'll get...
One of the biggest complaints in this industry is people do not respond to, you know, inquiries from agents, and I'm adamant about people responding.
I hate when people don't reply to me, so
Oh.
I make sure I reply to them.
Drives me nuts. Okay. What about this laptop deal?
Well,
Thomas Jefferson drafted the Declaration of Independence on a laptop?
yeah. You didn't know they had laptops back then?
Well, not really.
But you know what it was, don't you?
Well, it had to be like a board or something, right?
It was a desk that fit on your lap.
Okay, that you actually wrote that
Right,
stuff.
so it was called a laptop.
Okay.
Because it was...
That's an interesting factoid. I like that. Okay, the Okie word of the week. Over there, right?
I know. I was over there the other day.
Yeah. you know, I went to Louisiana one time, and I couldn't hardly understand anything those folks were saying. But they come here and they're like, you speak a totally different language than any place else. So our word for the day, or this week, is over there. Yeah.
And
Hey,
I think we sound
I'm
normal.
going to go over there, okay? It's just the way it is. Okay, what else we got here? Okay.
No meeting on Tuesday.
Yeah, no office or agent meeting this next Tuesday. Okay, on our ABC series, we're on C, right?
C, yes.
Okay, C is consider everything or consider things from every angle. You know, as agents, we've got to consider things from our buyer's side, from the seller's side. If you're working with a buyer, sit down and say, hey, okay, how is the seller looking at this? You know, because our goal is to get the house sold. You know, if you're wanting a house, we're wanting to help you buy a house. And if you're listing a house, we're wanting to sell that house. And the more cooperation we have amongst agents, the easier it is to get that done. But we have to consider how everybody's going to look at this thing. It's critical
It is.
into making a smooth transaction.
Don't be afraid of a counter. A counter is just somebody coming back saying, well, we think we should be here.
Right.
That's not a bad thing. It's just negotiation.
Well, one of
talking.
the issues we're kind of having in our market now are listings, people that are selling their homes, they tend to want to raise the price up high. Well, we know everybody's going to kind of lowball us. Well, the problem with that is you start getting into a whole bunch of offers or you're just out of the market. And you just got to be kind of careful. The trick to this whole business is pricing it right. Even if, say we got a $150,000 house. I want to list it for $160,000. Okay, well you're $10,000 out of the market, but say somebody does come up and says, "Well, I'll pay you $160,000." It's a FHA.
Oh.
Okay, if it's not going to appraise, because we really crunch the numbers. We want, you know, at Weichert, we're especially, you know, kind of almost anal about the numbers. We want to know what that house is going to sell for, or what it's going to. We try to guess what the appraiser is going to appraise it at. And if we can get that close and convey that to the seller, you know, when we have this contract and it's 30 days later before this appraisal gets done and it comes back at 150, we've already prepared them
Right.
that it's going to be 150. But the buyer can walk if you don't agree. You've wasted a month on the market.
Right.
And right now, excuse me, it's imperative that you watch your timing on the market, because, you know, it's only a month and a half away before school starts.
Yes.
Nobody wants to be moving after school starts. You know, just it's kind of a slow time. Right now, everybody's buying and selling, and things are flowing. You know, if everything's done right, you can get it done in 30 to 45 days. No
Yes.
problems at all. You know, sometimes a little quicker, sometimes maybe just a little bit longer. But, you know, we're running up on that school time in 45 days?
Mustang starts the 17th of August.
Yep.
Is the
So,
official
okay,
first day.
47 days.
So,
You know, but
it's not long.
that's, you know, part of considering how everybody looks at something. When we're listing something, we go, okay, how is the buyer, the market out there, and the market drives everything, how are they looking at this? What's the angle that they're looking at it from? And they're going to look at it as, how much can we get that finance for? You know, and the appraisers are going to control that.
Right.
Bad as I get frustrated with them, I just want to knock them around. But, you
And
know,
I'm sure
they
they
are
get
what they are.
frustrated with us.
I'm sure they do. You know, one of the last calls I had from an appraiser, he goes, "Now don't be mad at me." I'm like, "Okay, I know this is 10 or 15,000 below what we want."
Right.
It was only 4,000 low, but
Well,
still,
wasn't bad.
yeah,
Could have been a lot worse.
it could have been a lot worse. Okay, all right. Who have we got joining? Only Ian.
We have Christine.
All right, got a
She's
few
coming
folks
in.
joining us this morning. Okay, I think we're supposed to have some
Sandy,
storms
Richard,
rolling in
and
today
Richard.
too. Who?
The guy I know. from
Oh,
Tulsa.
okay. All right. You know the
We have people watching from Tulsa. You're famous now, Carl.
yeah. Well, that's great. I've been famous in Tulsa for a long time. I don't go there because it's trouble, you know. No, not really. What else have we got to go over with today?
Well,
I mean, besides the storms that are rolling in, I could see the black clouds off to the south of us.
knock on wood, it's kind of been an eventful week.
Yeah, it's been uneventful weather-wise, that's for sure.
Yes, that
We
too.
could sure use some rain. Okay, well,
So, any big plans for the weekend?
I have about 5,000 projects on the farm that I have to get done. You know, the 12th, I'm leaving, going to Texoma for a week or so.
Right.
Big vacation, looking forward to that. Got to get the boat ready, got to get the RV ready, got to get all the stuff done. You get everything lined out to feed the rabbits and the chickens and all the critters while we're gone. You know how hard it is to find a farmhand nowadays? It's just tough, you know. And, used to you could just find a kid that would come out and work for,
Oh yeah.
$8 or $10 an hour, that had transportation or something, but it's just hard to find that anymore. Very difficult. All right. Okay. Well, what else you got, Aaron?
Nothing.
I know you got a lot of leads to follow up on today.
Let's see. Yes, I gotta let one know. Contract was accepted last night.
All right. We
Got
love
a
that.
TRR negotiated. Got one submitted. I got a showing here later, and then I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to the lake.
I don't blame you. Back to our consider things from every angle. I've worked with so many banks and on some of my flips and rehabs. I have a hard time considering it from their angle. I have to not look at them as adversarial.
Right.
Because they're there to loan money. I'm here to borrow money.
And they want to protect their investment that they're loaning you money.
I have to slap myself sometimes to say, okay, how are they looking at this? What's your debt ratio? What's all this stuff? I have to make that deal look as clean as possible. And sometimes I'm guilty about not considering things from every angle, and I have to do that. We all need to do that. That just makes life better. So, all right. Well, are we about ready to wrap it up?
I guess so. If anybody has any questions, let us know.
Yep. WRME at
mainedge.com.
mainedge.com. Yeah, I already forgot it. Okay.
Or the Facebook page, message us or call.
Let us know what's going on. Okay, thanks for joining us today. WRME Live, where we do real world, real life real estate every day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.